Let's get to a story so many of you are talking about online. There's been another close call between two aircrafts, and this time it was a Delta flight and a B-52 bomber in North Dakota. Simone D'Alba joins us in the studio. Simone, this was scary stuff. Walk us through what we know.
Yeah, can you imagine if you were a passenger on this flight? Leslie, the FAA is still looking into what happened, but here's what we know so far. This happened Friday night. A SkyWest regional jet operating as a Delta flight had about 50 people on board. The pilot was forced to make a sudden evasive maneuver to avoid hitting a B-52 bomber. That pilot says he was concerned passengers may have seen the other plane out of their windows. So he made this announcement after safely landing. Take a listen.
Sorry about the aggressive maneuver. It caught me by surprise. This is not normal at all. I don't know why they didn't give us a heads up, because the Air Force Base does have radar, and nobody said, hey, there's also a B-52 in the pattern or anything. Long story short, it was not fun, but I do apologize for it, and thank you for understanding.
SkyWest says the pilot was cleared for approach by the tower, but they were doing something called a go-around. So that's a standard maneuver for a plane to circle the airport when the military aircraft became visible in the flight path. The Air Force is part of this investigation. It says the B-52 was doing a flyover of the North Dakota State Fair. Of course, this comes nearly 6 months after an Army Black Hawk helicopter collided with an American Airlines regional jet at Reagan National Airport. 67 people died. The National Transportation Safety Board says it will hold a 3-day investigative hearing on the crash starting next week. The agency says the crash could have been prevented. And of course, that is something we will be closely following that hearing next week. Leslie, back to you.
We sure will. I was reading some details about this, and a passenger was saying how she saw the grass instead of the horizon, and the person sitting next to her just had his head down the whole time.
Chills.
I bet they were very happy to land safely, thanks to that pilot.
Quick thinking.
All right, thanks,